What is going on, Fantasy Family? This is the Fantasy Extras Podcast, and I am your host, Victor Freeze, with my co-host,
Mari Mars.
And you know, I cut him off. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's good. It's all right. It's all right. You know why? Because I'm in a playoff zone.
Ooh, it's the playoffs, baby.
Happy playoffs to those are the ones that are in the playoffs. I'm excited. This is the time of the year. I'm in the playoffs.
December football, baby.
December football, so I'm ready to rock. You know what I mean? So what we typically do is we go in depth about what segments are going to be on this podcast that we are talking about right now. So for the first segment, of course, we got the stardom, sit 'em like we do every single week.
You know how we do, baby.
Yes, sir. And then the next one, we're going to have some interaction with our IG followers. So we have a few questions that you guys left for us. So we're going to rock and roll.
You motherfuckers usually very active, and I don't know what it was this week. Y'all wasn't bombing me with questions, but hey, we'll do it again next week. We'll see how it goes.
We must have got a lot more wrong than we did right.
Hey, no, you made those two good calls.
Hey.
The Chargers and the Washington.
Mm-hmm.
He's a guru over here, no.
Guru, I'm predicting the future around this thing. You know what I mean?
Don't mess with him.
That's right. That's
All
right.
right. So it's gonna be like on the shorter end. I think it's in the playoffs. It's hard to come up with topics, man. We've gassed out our topics. You know, we've been brainstorming. We've been keeping it alive this whole season up to week 13. We've been doing our best. If you guys have any suggestions for us, we always take suggestions. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we just wanted to hear from you guys and then just give you the information that you need for the week. You know what I'm saying? Especially in an important week. Week 1 of the playoffs, man. And if you're playing this week and you're not fortunate to have that bye, you know, this is crucial information. You feel me?
Absolutely, man. I mean, this is make or break right now.
Exactly. So, win or go home, baby.
Win or go home, kind of. In my league, it's a 2-week for the first round. You get a 2-week go at your opponent. And then whoever scores the most points between 2 matches wins that round. So
that's interesting.
It's very interesting, but let's rock and roll, man. Go ahead. Go ahead, man.
You want me to kick it off?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. I got someone who's been on my fucking shit list. We have Ezekiel Elliott coming back on the starting list. All right. So this is probably the last week you start Zeke, though. He's going up against Cincinnati, and the defense just doesn't scare anybody. I don't see anybody that could cause a problem. It's 2 shitty teams going up against each other, so should be a good matchup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it should be a good day for Zeke, no doubt.
Yeah. His last good day, though. Don't start him after that, because you're going to fuck yourself.
Yeah, for real. And I know it's hard. I
Yeah.
mean, you know what I mean? It's looking at Zeke. I know. I've been there. You know what I mean? But word to the wise, you just can't trust him this year. Maybe you take a flyer on him next year, because I think he'll be back at it.
He's off my list. Not drafting for me.
You see how you are right now? That's
Tomorrow?
how it was with Alvin Kamara
Yeah.
last year. That's exactly what happened, but he'll bounce back. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Not for me. I'm not drafting. I've always been wary of him too, because then he'd have like big ass games and then he'd like sleep for a little bit at times. So I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, Zeke be eating though, but I don't know. He's on my shit list for me. I'm not drafting him. I took him number 3. I could have taken Kamara. So or Dalvin Cook, bro.
Dalvin Cook's the man this year.
Yeah,
and I
bro.
got lucky drafting him at 4.
Saquon's on my shit list too, to be honest. Yeah.
He fucked my whole season in our league.
What happened to you happened to me the season before, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's on my shit list.
Yeah, and then my draft strategy just wasn't up to par in a 12-man league. But you live and you learn. You know what I mean? That's the whole.
Hopefully we can get you out the gutter so you can stay in the league.
Yeah, no doubt. Either way.
Oh, you don't want to fuck with the 12-man league, huh?
Nah, I'm good. I'm moving forward. I'm good. I mean, here's how it's gonna go down. If I don't end in last place of this league, then I'll stay in it and I'll keep rocking it. But if I don't, then I'm good with it, honestly. But approaching next season, I know how to attack a 12-man draft now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you live and you learn, like I said. Anyways, to my first stardom, it is A.J. Brown. So A.J. Brown's playing Jacksonville's defense. It's the 28th ranked against the pass this year. So A.J. Brown, I mean, he's just a hog. He's a beast.
Yeah.
He's going to get his points this week against Jacksonville, no doubt.
Definitely. Especially with the way Ryan Tannehill has been playing as of lately.
Mm-hmm.
Going on to my next start, I'm going to have the Carolina defense. They're coming off a bye week, right? And 2 weeks before that, they put up 30-plus fantasy points on defense, and they're going up against Denver, who gives up the second most fantasy points. And it's an ugly weather game coming up, and to me, that always favors the defense. You know, turnovers galore.
Right.
Only thing you got to do is monitor the COVID situation. There's a couple players on the Carolina defense that are pending COVID tests and all that crap. You know how that goes, the 5-day period shit. Mm-hmm. Just monitor that. Should still be. They have like, I think 4 players. If it's a lot of players, it might be iffy to start them. But if it's like one player out, I think you should still be good to go to rock that defense for sure.
Yeah, I like it, man. My next one is Chris Carson, and it's simply the matchup. He's playing the Jets this week, and the Jets are horrible.
They're playing some good, tough run defense against us and Devontae Booker, though.
I don't even want to talk about it. Hey, I mean, we kind of talked about, me and Vic before the show, just how the Raiders play down to their opponent's level, and they play up to their level when they're a high caliber team. So I don't know if it was so much the Jets, bro, playing good football. They was just, and they just had turnover at the defensive coordinator position. So Chris Carson this week.
All right, going on to my next starter, I have Ryan Tannehill, who was on my shit list for a couple of weeks. He was facing a couple good defenses. I said Ryan Tannehill does not perform well against good defenses. Mm-hmm. Against good defenses, they focus heavy more on the run game. But now he's back in my good graces. He's had 2 good weeks, and he's going up against Jacksonville, like you stated earlier. Not sure where they rank against giving up points to the quarterback, but I'm sure it's good because Jacksonville's trash. So go ahead and start Ryan Tannehill because he's back in my good graces.
I like it. I like it a lot. My next one is Justin Herbert. And may I point out that in last week's episode, I said do not start that man because he's playing against New England.
Predicts the future.
And the hoodie. And I told y'all that the hoodie got some type of curse going on with
rookie quarterbacks.
I don't know what it is, but for some reason, he just has their number every single time. So, with that being said, he's on the stardom this week. And it's mostly because he's playing the Falcons. The Falcons give up a lot of points every single week, and he's going to throw the rock. So that goes for Keenan Allen as well. You're obviously starting Keenan Allen every week, but Justin Herbert, go back to starting him.
Yeah.
Especially for the playoffs.
That's a good one. Going on to my next starter, I'm going to have Corey Davis, and Corey Davis has been eating. He's been outperforming A.J. Brown in some categories in the last 3 weeks. And they got the Jaguars, like we stated. This is the 3rd Tennessee player that's on our starting list, of course. So we're going to take advantage of that. And they give up the 4th most points to the wide receiver position. So we're going to rock both of them, man, this week. And if you got Tannehill, rock the trifecta if you can.
Yeah. Rock all 3 of them.
Yeah.
And Derrick Henry, just whole roster Titans.
Just fucking start the Titans.
Fucking start them
Johnny
all.
Smith too.
Yeah. For the next one's Cam Akers. So Cam Akers has taken almost like the lead role out of this.
Finally.
I almost said St. Louis Rams. Los Angeles Rams. St. Louis, bro.
Oh, shit.
For the Los Angeles Rams. So he's come on the last 2 weeks. In the last 2 weeks, he hasn't posted less than 80 yards and at least 1 touchdown. It's unfortunate because I was set on, what's his name? Henderson being the bell cow from early in the season, but that's clearly turned itself around. Now it's Cam Akers. So, yeah. Start him.
You heard it here.
That's right.
All right, going on to my next stardom, I have Robert Tonyan. I think it's the reason being because there's no second option emerging as a wide receiver over there, and outside of Devontae Adams, no one is making big plays. I thought Lazard was going to be that guy. He's not doing it. MVS is very inconsistent. So I think Tonyan has made his way back onto the good side. He's had 3 straight weeks where he's put up over 10 fantasy points. So I'm saying go ahead and start him this week. He's obviously a target for A-Rod, who's been playing lights out and is in the MVP category this season. He's been playing lights out. That's all I can say.
There you go. I like it. For my next one, it is Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor's playing the Raiders this week, and we
suck against the run.
Yeah, we suck against the run, but I would also say I wouldn't start Nyheim Hines this week just because the Raiders linebackers can run.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that Phillip Rivers has a toe injury, and we're going to see how it kind of shakes out. But I would start Jonathan Taylor and sit Nyheim Hines, surely.
That's a good one.
Yeah, buddy.
So that's it for the stardom segment. We are going on to sit them now. Mm-hmm. So for my first sit them, I got Zach Ertz. I don't trust him. He's coming off of the injury. Goddard has been performing at a high level in his absence, right? And even when he came back, Goddard was still the man. Also, we have Jalen Hurts starting, so we don't know how that's going to go. And it's also New Orleans, and
that's a stud defense.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of factors not playing in his help me reel it in, playing in his favor. There you go.
Playing in his favor. You got this.
There you go. Fucking shit the bed there. But yeah,
I'm sorry, I couldn't. Man, I'm delayed reaction right now. I can't.
I'm in slow mo right now.
Too fast, man. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Shit, but yeah, definitely sit Zach Ertz for sure.
Okay, I like it. For my first sit-em, I got Zach Moss and Devin Singletary.
Well, I got him on my list too.
Yeah, so the biggest reason is because they're playing the Steelers defense.
They want revenge, baby.
By the way, I predicted the Steelers.
You should have put money on that shit. You would have won good money, bro.
Hey, I just get this gut feeling sometimes, man, and then I look at like little dumb shit. I looked at like the turnaround time because I'm like, okay, if they're gonna play a game on Wednesday, when are they gonna play again?
Yeah.
And it was in 5 days, dude. So that was a shitty turnaround.
Should have placed money on that and on the spread for New England, bro.
For the New England, who would have hit
2 parlay right there? Yeah. You would have hit, bro.
What a hit. But in any case, they're playing the Steelers defense this week. Steelers D is for real. We've been on that all year long. So if the Bills are gonna win this game, it's gonna be on the shoulders of Josh Allen. Believe that.
Yeah. I think what they had Minkah Fitzpatrick, Joe Hayden out for a couple. I think that's the reason why Washington was able to push back. So I don't. If those guys are healthy, it's gonna be a tough day for him and Stephon Diggs too. To be honest, that's that team. Just that pass rush is like tremendous, bro.
This could very well be an AFC championship game, caliber game this week
for sure.
You know, assuming that Pittsburgh would beat KC or something like that, but
definitely
at least a playoff. This is a playoff game this week
for sure,
no doubt.
Definitely. Going on to my next sit-em, I'm sticking with the Eagles. I have Miles Sanders. Like I said earlier, that New Orleans is a good defense, and especially on run defense, bro. They haven't been allowing. I'm not sure if they allowed a rushing touchdown last week, but it was like something 4 or 5 weeks straight, no rushing touchdowns, bro. They're nasty on run defense, and it's probably a committee now that they had Jordan Howard on the team. They got him from the freaking Dolphins because the Dolphins waived him,
right?
And it's not looking good for him. Committee, good defense. I'm not starting Miles Sanders this week for sure.
Yeah, I'm staying away from all the Eagles for the most part.
No Jalen Hurts, no Travis Fulgham, no Alshon Jeffrey.
Well, I mean, I liked Jalen Hurts in college, obviously. Yeah. You know, but
I think that line's atrocious right now, though, to do anything.
And it's not. I mean, what's his name? Wentz was playing horrible.
Yeah.
But terrible. But anyways, yeah. So it's on me.
Is there?
Niners backfield, just sit them all. Sit them all. I said last week that the Washington's defense is sneaky good, and it's not so much sneaky anymore after they beat the only undefeated team in the league. So they're playing good football on the defensive side.
That boy Chase Young eating.
Dude, if Washington wins out, they're going to be 9-7 and make the playoffs. So, I mean, they're in first place.
Well, dark horse team, huh?
Yeah, and Alex Smith is
playing good football.
Efficient football.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally on the TV right now as we're speaking. So, in any case,
watch it. I was watching the TikTok. It's like when you lose to a football team that has no name and a one-legged quarterback.
Oh no, that's cold-blooded.
That's cold.
That's cold. But in any case, the Niners backfield. I know Moser. I don't even know what Moser did last week, but I'm not messing with the Niners right now.
Yeah. Going on to my next cinema, I have Devontae Parker.
Parker.
Devontae Parker.
Parker.
It's simply sit him if Tua starts because his productivity just
Went down.
goes down when he's in the game. If Fitzmagic is in, start him. But if Tua,
I seen in a PPR league that Tua hasn't scored over 17 points yet, which is atrocious, man.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, quarterback play in really any league, I want to see at least 20 a week, man.
it's so confusing. Like Fitzpatrick was playing so good, and
Or you'll see like fucking Baker Mayfield go off
yeah,
crazy.
and it's like why would you switch him for the rookie? Like right now, out of all times, you're making a playoff run. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You were down in the hole earlier, and you just caught fire, and you're just gonna bench the guy that got you there.
Yeah, it
You know what I'm
doesn't make much sense. But they're relying on the other two phases of the game, really.
Yeah.
I mean, the defensive side of the ball is playing lights out.
Yeah.
And then special teams as well with Jaheim Grant and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're putting themselves in good position to win football games. You know,
That's true.
Mike Gesicki got off last week though. I do know that,
That's true.
and you know that.
And you do know, bitch.
That's right. Yeah, that's on
It's
you.
on you. It's on you, bro. I just said Devontae Parker.
Oh, my bad. My bad. For my next one, I got Derek Carr. Again, everybody knows I'm a Raider fan. I constantly wear a Raider hat throughout the show. But they're playing against the Colts this week. Colts defense is violent, physical, aggressive. They're just a good defensive football team. If the Raiders are going to win this game, I think we need Josh Jacobs to play. If he doesn't play, we're in trouble, man. We are in trouble. So that's kind of where I'm at.
I think the Colts' best player on defense is the linebackers.
Yeah, Leonard.
So it's gonna be a tough day for Darren Waller too.
Yeah, tough day for Darren Waller.
Going on to my next cinema, it was the Bills running back, so I'm just gonna go on to my last one. I have Cam Newton. He's going up against the Rams, who've been playing very good defense as of lately. As a matter of fact, they give up the least amount of points to fantasy quarterbacks, and I think they're gonna have trouble moving the ball. Cam hasn't scored over 25 points in any game this season.
Yeah.
So against a good defense, I see him struggling for sure.
Okay.
And especially a defense that knows about the whole RPO shit. Like that's what their offense is based off of. You know, they practice that week in, week out. So that's just not gonna fool them. And you have Aaron Donald on your defense and freaking what's old boy Jalen Ramsey. So
Jalen Ramsey. Yeah. I mean, they're gonna.
Yeah.
This isn't a good week for Cam.
Yeah.
That's no doubt. Let's just say this is my last one because I don't really like. Man, for my last one, it wasn't that great. I'm okay with that. I can acknowledge that. A little self-reflection. That's what smoking weed gives you, by the way. A little self-reflection.
What's up your mind, man?
Yeah. Anyway, my last one's going to be the Dolphins' defense.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you don't know this by now, man, the Dolphins play Kansas City this week. So, that's an L. I already know. I mean, any given Sunday. Given. But most likely the Dolphins are taking the L this week. And whoever Patrick Mahomes is playing, he just going to keep drifting back. And then throwing it, and then sidearming it, no looking it. I mean,
yeah. The thing about the Chiefs is you have to. So cool, you can stop them, make sure offense can't move the ball.
Right.
So
exactly. So yeah, sit the Dolphins defense. No.
Yes, sir.
That's right.
So that's it for the sit-em segment, right? And that's it for episode 15 of the season, man. 15.
That's crazy. Dude.
Crazy, man. Almost there.
That's nuts.
We're gonna be rocking and rolling for what? Two more episodes, I believe, right?
Yeah. Two more episodes.
And then we're gonna go quiet. We're gonna go hibernate.
Yeah, Maybe we'll pick up a Raider podcast. So.
We could probably do that. A couple rumor show. Yeah. Get the Raider Nation watching this podcast, right?
Yeah. Maybe get some free tickets.
We could do a couple. We do a couple off-season things like rankings and stuff like that, like early mock drafts. But we'll get creative with this. It's a long off-season, so drop a couple episodes. But for sure, in the month leading up to like the week before the NFL season starts, like preseason and all that, I'm gonna be rocking and rolling, putting out content and stuff. Start a little bit earlier, give more people more time to get people onto the channel.
Get a draft strategy
mock
going.
Drafts,
all
more
draft strategy shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Strong. Killer.
Anyways, as we were saying, we were thinking too forward. We're not even done with this season yet, so let's focus on this season right now.
Let's get y'all some championships.
Exactly. So
how about that?
Appreciate everyone that keeps the channel busy, the Instagram busy, all of subscribing, commenting, liking, all of that stuff. We appreciate you guys. Right now is the time that you need to ask the questions because this is win or go home in some leagues, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So be on your toes, and we're here for you, man. Anything you need, holla at us. You know where to find us.
That's right.
And you got any last words for them, Mariano?
No, good luck this week.
Good luck. Make sure you do the weather thing like Mariano told you too, because there's a lot of nasty weather games coming up too.
Roto World.
Yes, sir.
World. That's right.
That's it. That's all I got for you guys. And this is the Fantasy Experts, and we are out of here, man.
Signing out.